What's up, guys, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to talk to you about the Rogue Fishing Company line of products. Now, before we jump into the product line, I want to talk about why I love Rogue Fishing Company's products so much. Because the guy that founded the company, Mark Drury, is a kayak angler, and I love supporting kayak fishing companies where the people that own the company and run the company are also kayak fishermen. You know, it's that for us, by us approach. So let's jump into the Rogue Fishing Company line of products. Where it all started for me is I dropped my phone in the water in a video, and it was one of the most frustrating things I had to deal with because I was right in the middle of a really big event, and you know as well as I do, not having your cell phone anytime is a problem, but when you're in the middle of one of the biggest events of the year, it's even more frustrating. I actually released a video about it, and one of the comments in the comment section was you should check out the Rogue phone tether, the protector phone tether, and that's how I was introduced to the Rogue Fishing Company family of products. So let's take a look at that first product. That first product was this dude right here. Now it has evolved since then. They've actually improved the rubber strap so it doesn't have the potential to roll off of the corners of the phone when you're taking it in and out of your pocket. But it's simply a ring on the back of this rubber strap. What's really cool about this, if you take this strap off, you can actually put your finger behind it and you can use it for holding the phone for, you know, the standard selfie thing like a lot of people do with the pop sockets and other methods. It's got this spring-loaded coil, got a ring that you can connect, and then it's got a carabiner. In a lot of cases, I actually get rid of the ring and the carabiner and I just connect that directly to my PFD. So let me show you how easy this thing is to set up. So basically, there's one side that's got 3 straps and one side that's got 2. I see a lot of people talk about how these get in the way of the camera. That's why you use the one that's got the 2 slots on the top, and I'll show you how that works. So then when you pull that down, if you notice, it doesn't cover up my camera port. So the one that has the 3 slots goes to the bottom. So just remember bigger bottom and you'll be good to go. But once you lock that down, again, the one with the centerpiece doesn't block the view of your camera. So for those of you out there that have put this on and said that the strap gets in the way, it's just upside down, so just flip it over. Again, if you didn't have this strap connected, you can rotate this little ring and you can use this for selfies, you can use it to hold your phone. A lot of guys use this by itself for catch, photo, release. I don't know why you wouldn't keep the lanyard on there, but again, a lot of people use that for catch, photo, release tournaments by just using the ring. One thing to keep in mind is if you don't have a waterproof case on your phone, it doesn't matter if you drop it into the water and you retrieve it, you're going to have a really expensive water weight that you can just take to the store with you. So what I would suggest is connecting this thing higher on your person if you're going to be sitting in a fishing kayak, or using it in conjunction with a waterproof case. When I'm in the kayak, by and large, I'm using a life-proof case. When I'm out of the kayak, when I'm filming, I'm using the case for a moment, but this thing is money. So what I like to do is connect this to my PFD, and then again, if I drop it, it just brings it right back there. I've actually seen folks turn this into a wrist strap, or they put a wrist strap on there and connected it. That way if they drop it, they can raise their hand up, or if they're doing catch, photo, release, they don't have to pull against the tension of the cord, and they get really good photos. So that's definitely an option. The next product that I began using from them is this Defender paddle leash. Now, this thing is really long, so you can connect it to pretty much anywhere on the boat. I actually like to take this and take apart a Yak Attack base mount and just run the base mount through there, and then this is actually around that lock and load base. But there's a lot of different ways you can connect it. You can connect it with the included carabiner and the included ring, but I also like the way that this little detachment is set up. You can connect this to your paddle, and there's a couple ways to do it. The primary method for doing it is that you take the paddle apart, you run your paddle shaft through here, and you cinch this little drawstring cord cinch down. I actually like to do it a little bit different, and the reason that I like to do it a little bit different is I want the attachment point to stick off. So I actually put it around the paddle like so and pull that bungee around to where it grabs that, and it actually makes this thing stick up where it's easy to grab. Now, I came up with a really cool use of this product when I was fishing with some small kids, and I'm just going to share this with you. If you take this and you put it around the handle of their kayak, loop it back through, and cinch it just like so, you now put this piece on your kayak, and when they catch a fish, or if you need to pull up next to them for lunch, or do a float up flotilla and you need to keep them next to you, simply take your leash and click them in, and now they're going to be held right next to right next to you. Don't do this in current or rough water, but it's a really cool little kid leash setup. Now, this is designed specifically for paddles, but this could also be used for measuring boards. I have seen people put this loop through the hole in their measuring board. That way they can quickly disconnect this to take it to the truck. When they get ready to go fishing, they just click it in and they have the freedom of putting that measuring board wherever they want to. But these guys came up with the Titan board leash that's specifically for measuring boards. Again, if you want to use the Defender, if you want it to pull double duty, you can definitely do that. But this system right here was designed specifically for boards, modern measuring boards, whether it's Catch or either the X series, the Carbonite, the Custom Pro series, or even your hog troughs and other boards out there. With this simple spring-loaded lock, you click that into the board, and then you have a really, really bulletproof, high-end, quick-release pawl that's just trigger spring-loaded. And then again, you can connect this to your boat, you can connect this to the board, and when you get ready to take that back to your vehicle, it's easy to plug and play. You don't have to hook up the lanyard each and every time. So for basic gear attachment, they also make this leash called the Guardian. It comes with a ring on both ends and a carabiner. They make it in a 55 and a 115 size. So depending on how much length you need or what you need to connect, if you're just simply looking for a lanyard, this spring-loaded coil is perfect. This double connection is ideal, and it really allows you to customize your kayak to attach everything to it so you don't lose anything overboard. So again, two sizes, 55 and 115 if you need a little bit more length. Another product from Rogue that I'm a big fan of is this Ally drag strap or stand-up assist strap. And so it comes in a really nice package just like so, but I'm going to show you mine. This is really directly off my kayak. I've had this thing for about a year and a half now. I've beat it up, have gone all over the country with it. I've dragged my kayak all over the place, and you can see here it's kind of coiled up. What I do is I put that around my front handle, take the handle, pop it through, and then that just cinches down to the front handle of my kayak. So again, this is on the front where I'm using it as a drag strap, but you can also move it to a fixed point in your kayak where it's a little further back where you can reach it, and you can use it for a stand-up assist, a sit-down assist, and I also use these a lot for towing other anglers. I'll put this on the front of their boat, I'll hook it on the side of my seat, and I'll tow them from spot to spot. So it's called an ally because it really is an ally to help you move your kayak, help you sit down and stand up, and help you tow a buddy. So guys, that's going to do it for the Rogue Fishing Company line of products. I'm going to encourage you to support those companies that are kayak anglers trying to provide solutions for our day-to-day lives when we're out there on the water. So I'm a big fan of Rogue Fishing Company's product, and I think you should be too.